So, I haven't live streamed or uploaded anything about this in a while because for some reason my player got deleted when I downloaded data for another game on my PlayStation. It deleted the data, so I had to restart. And I went all the way through college. I went through high school, went to college, freaking did all that. I'm on OKC. I already have more upgrades than I did last time. Plus I already have 2 badges. And I got Spin Kingpin. And I got a legendary work ethic badge. And I haven't even played my first game yet, and I've already had more upgrades than most of everything. I got drafted into
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
8 games we have to play. I got drafted.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, 2 teams start fresh for their first game of the season. Both squads believing this will be a great year. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Phoenix Suns at their home, U.S. Airways Center. And guys, for the Suns, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only 1 win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the off season. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. But it's an opportunity to grow.
I could have sworn I heard it laughing, too.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This Arizona crowd group on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Freak subbed in for Dion Waiters. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in a 2-guard. McGarry out there with Anthony Morrow. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here is Knight. Porter kicks to Knight. On the wing, Johnson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
1:31 left here in the first quarter.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Knight. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from Porter. Here's Westbrook. Dishes to Freak from past the arc. It's hauled in by Warren.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Porter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for Freak. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 5. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Only took him a few seconds to...
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important it is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets the standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why.
Phoenix leading by 16. Outside Knight. And the layup falls. Knight's got 7 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his first foul. .152 left to play in the first half. Freak with it. Johnson on him. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Freak.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Pass to Warren. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, #1.
Well, he was the top dime dropper in the league. I mean, he led the league in assists, and his vision and his willingness to give up the ball made him the top dime dropper.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Feeds to Freak. And stolen by Knight. He feeds it to Johnson. Trying to get open his Knight. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Knight. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Up top, Knight. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for Freak.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
It's Knight with the drive. Johnson outside. Porter in the corner. High arcing shot.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Dude, I was
that misses. Would have counted had it gone
garbage
in.
Out through, dude.
And through the first.
absolutely trash at shooting threes. Especially 2016. What the fuck?
Let's take them back.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. Freak comes in for Dion Waiters. Suns leading by 18. Porter is out there with Warren. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's Johnson. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. There's the pick. Len with a screen on Westbrook. Knight dishes to Warren. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists now tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Back to Westbrook. And here's Morrow outside. That's good. Morrow's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Here's Warren. Shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Freak with it. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. First in steals, third in fast break points, and they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense. You mentioned all the steals. That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
Pass to Kanter. There's the feed to Westbrook. Now here's Freak, guarded by Porter. Here's Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good from Freak. Suns leading by 15. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morris. Puts the fade away right on the money. Morris has got 9 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Out left to the wing. Screen by Ibaka. Freak passes to Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 13 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns answers.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Played 8 minutes.
The Suns shooting the ball at 42%. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Waiters in at the 3. Here's Tucker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pass to Kanter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No good from Bledsoe.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Kanter sets the pick for Freak. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Shot's good.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns answers.
Thunder trailing by 12. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Fuck. When nobody likes the Suns, dude.
The pass to Tucker.
Piece of shit.
Here's the teardrop.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Westbrook dishes to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's Morris. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Ibaka. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Suns leading by 8. Chandler a screen, and Bledsoe, here we go. Stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Morris a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 9. Now Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Morris. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Cantor kicks to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's Freak. They get it again. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Enes Kanter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The dish to Tucker. He kicks to Bledsoe. Morris a screen. Bledsoe passes to Booker. Morris with a screen on Westbrook. Passes it to Morris. Puts it up from 15. And he overshot that one, missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kicks it to Cantor. Waiters dishes to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. And Tucker kicks to Booker. Bledsoe outside. To the paint.
No,
a nice shot by
idiot.
I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle is spreading it around.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Balls checked in for Freak.
Hit into them on the perimeter.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
And make your presence felt.
You got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Markieff Morris.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
What the fuck is this shit?
You definitely came to play tonight, but your teammates did not. How disappointed are you in them?
It's frustrating to play the way I did and feel like the rest of the team ain't there to back you up. Whatever, though. I'll keep doing my thing, and sooner or later, the rest of them will figure it out, right?
How much blame do you place on your teammates after not finding a way to pull out a win?
If I had to put a number on it, I guess I'd say all of it. I know I did my part, and there's a bunch of other dudes that didn't do theirs, so why don't you go ask them what they think? Next question.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA, and then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.
can't do that for 10 games, can I? Fuck, I'll go to the fucking Lakers. They're 100% interested in me. Go at least to 71. The Rockets. Jeez, my rookie year, they were 32. God damn, dude. I can hit excellence in here all day. As soon as I get into a game, nope, not a single one. Oh, that ball's gone. From the logo. When you're 3 points under a 50 and you still splash it from the logo. But I'll go over here and... Okay, never mind. But you know, I'll step over here and... Can't hit a 3, but go off the court from behind it and... Oh, can barely hit a 3 from here, but step all the way back here. Let me go short range at the corner. Okay. Okay. Can't hit that in a game though. If I step there here in a game, there ain't no chance I'm hitting it from here. In here, buckets. From the line, there ain't no way. Half court shot. I wouldn't hit any of these in a game. Now you don't even want to dunk? What? There we go. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I get bored of this game real fast. Everybody have a nice night.